the last creatures that we think about it to be deadly predators. There are frogs. These little monsters hunt the snakes. When they look much more terrifying when they are hunting, that is exactly what we will see together today. A video taken from a frog. It seems the frog took a bigger bite from his mouth, and he tries to hunt the snake after near the pond and devour him. The frog, he was very determined. That's his next meal. Don't miss it either. And he didn't even think about giving up for a second. Even thought this snake is very big and it takes much more of his body. It was hanging from Frog's mouth. Frog, regardless of anything, he continued to swallow the snake. I never knew that frogs, they can hunt snakes this big. All animals, they are afraid of cobras, but this frog, he considered it as a lunch and ate it. Of course, this was a baby snake. But even if the snake was very big, the frog would manage to hunt and eat. A poor hungry snake was trying to escape, but he couldn't do anything and finally gave in to the frog. He realized that there was no point in trying to save his life. It was one of the easiest meals the frog seemed to ever catch. This frog is swallowing a snake. It was in agriculture land. The one who took the video, he heard the sound of a snake. They stared there where the frog that swallowed the snake as the frog was holding half of the snake in its mouth. The other half of the snake's body was crawling and trying to save its life. What this snake had understood too late it was that as if he wanted to catch the frog but himself, he was thrown in the scare of death. He was trying to play dead and not make a move, so that the frog doesn't eat while the world was over. And the frog didn't allow the slightest chance to save his life, and weak as a surprise attack had to him, it was really amazing. When the frog saw the mouse, it quickly went to the ambush because the frog's belly was more important to him than saving his life. He hunted and ate the mouse who saw him late. He tried to escape, but it was too late. The frog swallowed him with one movement. Point of no return, it can backfire before they finally swallow it up and leave no room for chance. One of the things we are successful at becoming a do is that it will eventually kill you. So trust me, if that frog finds a way to force the whole snake down, many snakes die while trying to digest it. They strive themselves to this. He looked completely exhausted when he had barely stirred. It had almost total control over the big situation. It was really amazing, but I think being overpowered is a common problem with this little monster. that their appetite is always ahead of him during his life. This frog was roaming around in a field full of customs, and he was lucky enough to encounter a small snake. It seems that two frogs and a snake were thrown into a glass for an experiment, but Hungry Frog, he didn't spare it and left the snake with one bite. That Golden Frog didn't pay any attention to him anymore. They devoured such small animals in that laboratory, which proved to the scientists that they are really leader monsters. The frog wasn't aware of the snake and didn't see him. He immediately ran away because he knew that if he don't run away, the snake will surely devour him. He ran away from the snake, and the snake quickly crawling towards him. The frog that chased and hunted lifeless and hungry snakes and finally ate them. He wasn't ashamed of this and had no mercy for them. And he never thought of surrounding two snakes. He usually swallowed snakes by the head because he knew that he slaughtered the snake's tail, the snake would be able to get back its feet and leave him with one bite. Just like the image of the snake, because it has a long and flexible body, it can easily surround the frog and take its life and then eat it. Frog and snake, the two are each other's staunch enemies, and at the right time they find that they try to eat each other and don't joke with each other. They don't show mercy to each other even in the marshes, ponds, and rivers, and they eat each other. Those two know how to swim well so that they don't lose their lives. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let us know in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to see more video when I will upload it. Please turn on notification bells of channel. See you next one.